The Weed of the Week is sponsored by the Enlist Weed Control System from Dow AgroSciences, a new herbicide and trait system that will build on glyphosate.
Farming isn't just in the land, it's in you. Take control of weeds like never before. Enlist builds on the Roundup Ready system, combining proven control of a new 2,4-D and glyphosate in Enlist Duo herbicide. Protect what matters without changing the way you farm. Talk to your seed or crop protection supplier today.
Weed of the week is Swamp Smartweed.
All right, there's lots of different smartweeds out there, and you may say, swamp smartweed? I don't know anything about that. I might know Pennsylvania, or I might know lady's thumb, or a number of different smartweeds that are out there. Swamp smartweed is the toughest. And you say, oh, sure it is. It's your weed of the week, so it has to be the toughest, right? Well, it's a perennial, and that's the big difference. So when you look at swamp smartweed, there's a couple of things that'll help you differentiate this from other smartweeds. Now, it looks very similar to Pennsylvania smartweed and also to lady's thumb. But as you go out and look at the plant, swamp smartweed is hairy. Then, as you pull a plant up, you'll see that it's got rhizomes running across underneath the ground. And once you see that, okay, hey, it's a perennial plant. That means it's probably swamp smartweed.
When you hear the name swamp, you're probably automatically thinking low wet areas. Yup, we do see it there quite commonly. Fix the drainage problem, raise a better crop, have better fertility for your crop, do the right things for your crop, and your crop will choke it out a lot of times. But otherwise, your best bet for control is probably Roundup because it is a perennial. Just use a good strong rate.
Well, and the big thing there is don't do your tillage before you spray Roundup. So if you've got a perennial weed patch, any perennial weed, if you're doing tillage in that field, that's fine, but just lift up and don't do tillage right through that patch. Spray your Roundup. That way, if you spray a high rate of Roundup, you carry a lethal dose to every growing point, and as long as those rhizomes are connected, that Roundup can move through the plant and even get the shoots that were gonna pop up next week or a couple weeks from now.
Other than Roundup, we don't see great activity out of dicamba or 2,4-D unless you're going with a real high rate. And I guess I like status personally in corn. In soybeans, there's really not much you can do. Pursuit might have a little bit of activity, but otherwise it's mainly Roundup or Liberty.
And in wheat, I'd focus on your burn down. I like a strong rate of Roundup in the burn down. That's your best bet.
Well, that's it for our Weed of the Week, but stay tuned. Iron Talk is coming up next.